Get your brand connected to 35 million readers in India and 2 million in the USA. Global Eye Magazine, the fastest-growing Indo-US weekly. Our magazine dives deep into exclusive stories, face-to-face interviews, and key happenings across the USA and India, delivering content you won't find anywhere else. Advertise with Global Eye Magazine and reach highly targeted and influential audience. Contact us to book your ad space.
Hello and welcome to Dr. VGP Talk Show.
Fusion Systems and Services, a powerhouse in innovation, delivering transformative technology solutions. With our groundbreaking cloud-ready product, ITIS, leading the industry as the ultimate RPA solution, trusted by top global enterprises. From mobile application testing to middleware automation, from big data integration to SAP automation, and even Salesforce automation, Fusion Systems is your strategic partner for success. No challenge is too big. No system is too complex. Empower your business with Fusion Systems. Visit us now at fusionsystems.inc.com and revolutionize your future.
Join us for the GSA Global Millets Expo on April 11th and 12th, 2025, hosted by Purdue University College of Agriculture Department of Food Sciences, in collaboration with the Global Strategic Alliance, USA, and the Global Eye International Institute for Leadership, taking place at the Purdue University campus at West Lafayette, Indiana. This exciting event unites farmers, food producers, industry leaders, and innovators from the USA and India to celebrate and explore the incredible potential of millets, supergrain. Showcase your millet products, set up an exhibit booth, and connect with partners who share a vision for healthier, sustainable food solutions. Don't miss this opportunity to network, discover new markets, and gain valuable industry insights. Register now as a delegate to secure your spot and be part of this transformative event in sustainable agriculture. For more details, email us at gsaglobalmilletsexpo@gmail.com. See you.
Hello and welcome to Dr. VGP's podcast, Dr. VGP Talk Show, that reaches 38 million households across India and 2 million across North America. Today in this episode of Dr. VGP's podcast, we have a person who reflects this. If you do not interfere in politics, politics will eventually interfere in your life. The famous words of Vladimir Lenin. Today you're going to meet face to face a young sports administrator who has excelled as a political strategist and today is a common man, human being with a touch of gold. Meet AADHAV Arjuna, the founder of Voice of Commons, and hear directly from him what he has for the sports of basketball game in India as the president of the Basketball Federation of India, and see how he is going to transform the grassroots common man's movement in Tamil Nadu with keeping his ideals of Dr. Ambedkar, the father of India's constitution. Dwell and do not miss this episode. We're going to learn about today's India's youth who are empowering the nation and will conquer the world. and welcome to Dr. VGP Podcast, Dr. VGP Talk Show that reaches 42 million households, including 2 million across North America. Our guest today is 40-year-old young Turk of Tamil Nadu, AADHAV Arjuna. Thank you so much, Arjuna Ji, for joining us in spite of your busy schedule. We are here with this political strategist, philanthropist, sports administrator, and above all, a basketball, what should I say, a basketball. His passion in life is to promote basketball in India. 6 foot 4 inches tall, young, who's making waves today by his aggressive manner in his new formed Voice of Commons, which is a social political strategic group formed in 2019, I think, Arjuna.
Yes.
So please tell us, Arjuna, as a young schoolboy from Trichy, what was your early childhood like?
Early childhood life is very, I lost my parents very early age. My age of 5, I lost my parents, my mother and my father. So it's a very tough life. After my 5, then I joined sports hostel. So sports is my life after my mom died. So I'm studied a sports hostel school. So sports gave a courage, education, confident, and thoughts and everything. So early life, everything from sports.
Great. So as a product of a sports hostel and then with your college education in Madras Christian College in Tamram, you ended up playing for India in the basketball team.
Nationals.
Yeah. And you're a national basketball player. And then today, you're the president of the Basketball Federation of India. Tell us, what are your plans and how do you plan to make basketball a prominent game in India?
So when I was chosen on the sports, very poor background. I was very poor background. Even I can't afford shoes, and even the food also is very struggle from Trichy. Then I got a sports hostel. So government gave a scholarship, government gave a proper food and accommodation, everything. Even the college, Madras Christian College, I got a sports hostel from the sports quota. I came from nothing, from scratch. Now I'm the president. So I know sports hostel to the president journey. What is the sports in India? Here in India, sports, there is no equality. So much of discrimination basically in the name of caste, religion, color, language, rich and poor. So first thing, in the administration part as a president, I want to clear the discrimination, to create the equal opportunity to play everyone. There is no poor and rich, there is no colors, there is no language barrier, there is no caste and religion. So that kind of opportunity, last 16 months we created. There is no recommendation for Indian team. Then we are giving a proper nutrition, proper food and proper accommodations, and whatever the players need, the basics in the training programs, appointing the foreign coaches also. We are already appointed Mr. Scott Fleming from India in US. Then Miss Sarah is coming, maybe within 10 days she is going to join from NBA for women national team. We are spending millions money for the players and coaches. So that's why we are recently we win Kazakhstan after 27 years in India. So right now the federation and personally me to focusing men and women equally to how we'll build a new India and a new team in basketball.
Great. So your sports, you think sports is a more unifying, you're trying to make more your sports as a unifying cross caste, creed and brands, unlike politics where everything is this caste and that caste, you're to get a seat and things like that. So you think sports is a great unifier?
Of course. Basically, I'm a political science student. When I was a student, I studied in a country, Mr. Martin Luther King.
Yes.
So he delivered, I have the dream.
Yes.
So equality, everyone have a live for the to create the opportunity based on the not a birth, based on the equality. So Martin Luther King, our great leader Mahatma Gandhi, then our great leader Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, and Abraham Lincoln. So I followed all the codes, how to create the equality in the sports. Sports is the best thing to prove our knowledge and prove our talent without any discrimination. So even education for India, we have a lot of syllabus. If you have money in different syllabus, we don't have any one syllabus actually. We have a government syllabus and central CBSE and IB and a lot of syllabus here based on the money. But in such America have only one syllabus. Who are money, who are not money, they have one syllabus. So in education system also we have a lot of discrimination in India, but sports can create the equality, giving the equal opportunity. So that's why we are working more sports. In India right now, more the new culture, drugs and liquor culture is going on very high level, even Tamil Nadu and entire India. So we are working for the sports, for the positive economy and the positive society.
Absolutely. So I can see that your heart is in basketball and your mind is a groundwork of political strategy, being a political science student. So tell us how the Voice of Commons is evolving today as a social political strategy outfit.
See, I came from very poor background and very because I lost my mother very early age. My father is a farmer, very poor farmer. So my family stuck with the in early age is very poverty. At the time is very drought time was very poverty. So my mom is got suicide. So my life is very restless life, very inequality. I came from very inequality society. So finally I studied political science. So I'm very restless mindset, very depressed and restless mindset person. Finally, I started to reading all the philosophies in the world. For example, Marx, Das Kapital, and American philosophies, particularly Martin Luther King and Abraham Lincoln theories, how they created the equality and everything in India, Mahatma Gandhi and Ambedkar. So Ambedkar lost the election because of he never focused the mass leaders or mass philosophers never focused the electoral system. So then my professors Alexander told me just focus the electoral system. Yes, system is failed. Of course, I accept it. System is a failure, but who will change the system? So the electoral system, we can't take the weapons, we can't take because we are following the Ahimsa in the country. So we don't. So my professors advised me just focus the electoral system. Why Ambedkar is failed? He gave a best philosophy for equality and Indian Constitution, but he lost the election 1952 because of he never focused the electoral system. So that's why I want to know what is electoral system, what is the Indian Constitution, how the party is formed, how the party leaders worked. Because whoever winning the election, they are the controlling the system actually. So that's why I want to learn the electoral system. First I worked to the survey department, then I worked 2015 to 2021 and Tamil Nadu state campaigns, different programs. Then I started 2019 One Man India, now 2021 the name change Voice of Commons. I worked in Dalit movement parties also. Now I'm going to work the 2026 election.
Fantastic. So you have studied the electoral system in length and you have really come up and then you have started the Voice of Commons. Now, Dr. Ambedkar's party in 1952 was the Republican Party of India, right? Which is in Maharashtra. And so that party still continues to be there in some form or shape. And you are wanting to find reasons why Dr. Ambedkar's party, the constitutional person who wrote our Constitution of India, failed. And the voice of common is wanting to making politics equal. Everybody should have an equal opportunity.
Yes.
Beyond caste and creed and religion.
Yes.
And so that's what it's striving to do. You're also a political strategist. Now, do you are going to limit Voice of Commons only to Tamil Nadu, or it's across India and across the world?
Right now, I'm focusing 2026 is Tamil Nadu. Then after 26, we are ready to work with entire India, different states also. But our basic ideology, equality. Because in Indian electoral system, some states, some parties based on the religion, based on the some parties work based on the caste. So we don't want to work based on electoral system in the majority of the caste or majority of the religion. We want to create the equality because the election campaign is more look like a development part actually. So we are ready to work with the more liberal-minded parties in future in India also.
Fantastic. Yadav Arjun, you're emphasizing on equality. Equality is your mantra, I would say.
Yeah.
And you're young, intelligent, assertive, and dynamic. Do you think the incentives each political party gives through election time, free rice, free this, free women's bus pass, free, does that make a difference to the grassroots level of elections?
Yeah, of course, we need a supporting system for who very poor background actually. For example, bus free and 1,000 rupees and ration system, but not a long term actually. Of course, we have to give schemes in even for example America. For American farmers got a lot of subsidies actually.
Yes, absolutely.
So the subsidies and the free is not stop the economy. Yes, we need to encourage the poor background people, but we should more focused in education, particularly in professional education system, particularly women professional education system, and have to focus to more transparency government, because we are in India, the biggest problem, there is no, after election, nobody following the transparency election system, because without transparency, everyone is focusing the corruption actually. So corruption is the biggest change, biggest major fact to stopping the development programs. Then using the money for the election, buying the people votes is also biggest challenging the electoral system. So we want to change the future in India and the new electoral system and the new generation politics.
In your opinion, Arjuna, what would be the benchmarks for a successful state government?
Transparency.
One.
And how the Lee Kuan is succeed. Lee Kuan follow the transparency, Lee Kuan follow the equality.
Equality, okay.
He never looked the language, he never looked the colors, he never looked the region and anything. Everyone have to work together, then gain the victories. That is a mantra, slogan in the even American leaders, all American leaders, to focusing the development. If you want the development, you should form the government based on the transparency, you should based on the equality.
Great.
There is no men and women and even the caste and religion based actually. The problem here, almost 70% of the candidates based on the money and the caste system. That is the biggest problem in Tamil Nadu and India.
Do you adhere to the current phenomenon that the youth play a major role in the election, like you see what happened in Bangladesh, earlier in China, the role of youth between 18 to 21 to 22 years? What are they a force to reckon with even in Tamil Nadu and in India?
Yeah, definitely youth right now, they know what is politics, because now 90% internet zone is covered in Tamil Nadu. Then they know what is going on in the government and the politics. Even government can control the media, but people can know from the social media Now everything is social media made it transparency actually. So then unemployment also is the biggest challenge right now, because we have a lot of engineering college
Absolutely.
and professional colleges, but we don't have any. For example, how American administrators created in the Silicon Valley. Now Silicon Valley controlled the entire the world.
Absolutely.
Before 30 years before, Silicon Valley is nothing, just startup companies. Now every startup look like Google and everything is a big billion companies, trillion companies. We don't have any kind of administration in Tamil Nadu. We want to focus more startup companies. We want to create startup cities actually, look like American
Smart
Silicon
cities.
smart cities, look like American cities. We don't have any creative part work. Everyone want to call the investors actually, to FDI or investors, but we don't have any positive economy. Almost 50,000 crores liquor addiction income is coming here. In government is making the liquor addiction, liquor money. So there is already challenge for the youth, but youth right now is more awareness. They already started what is the new politics, how to change the new political scenario and everything. Definitely in the future, the youth will control the politics.
Fantastic. Now, what do you think are the major factors to play out? You said 2026 Tamil Nadu Assembly elections is going to be your focus. What are the major factors you think will play out in that election?
No, people fed up the old politics actually. Everyone sitting the 75 years is the old thing. They're talking very old thinking mindset. They're focusing only the frees and everything. No development programs, no transparency, focusing more corruption. Every ministers just focusing the corruption and personal wealth and the personal developments actually. That is also biggest thing. The new players is already
Emerging.
in the ground, emerging.
Yes.
Mr. Vijay is already started the party. So many youth is already started to following. So people want new things and new changes in 2026. That is after 1967, how Hanna formed the new government based on the youth and based on the new government. So maybe after 50 years, the 2026 election is a new election for me.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your insights on the Tamil Nadu 2026 Assembly elections coming up. And I agree with you, Tamil Nadu news an infusion of new blood. Now, Chief, if you're given an opportunity to take 3 people out for dinner from the past to present, who would those 3 people be?
I always follow the first, the great Mahatma Gandhi. Mohandas Karamchand Mahatma Gandhi. Then Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Then Martin Luther King.
Fantastic. You just heard our guest today, AADHAV ARJUNA, saying 3 people you'd like to take out for dinner. One will be Mahatma Gandhi, Dr. Ambedkar, and Martin Luther King Senior. And
then I also I want to add that I want to meet Mr. Barack Obama.
Good.
So I'm following him because Martin Luther King vision succeed after 40 years. Once is the president,
yes.
Actually, because 40 years before nobody believed the Afro-American people can come the president.
Yes.
So that's a very proud moment. So I want to see in the future in the Barack Obama.
Definitely. Throughout the interview, the first time we see a smile across your face when you talk about President Obama. And when you come to United States, we'll definitely make that happen, Chief. In 3 words, how could you describe yourself? 3 adjectives. AADHAV ARJUNA, how would you describe him today?
Just common man.
Common man 1.
Fighting the equality.
Fighting for equality.
To create the development without poverty country.
So you just heard Mr. AADHAV ARJUNA describing himself as first as a common man, second fighting for equality, and then the development agenda for the commons. Thank you so much, Mr. AADHAV ARJUNA, for joining us today in spite of your busy schedule. In concluding this short podcast, we'd like you to give your message to the viewers. I know you recently had a book release function for Dr. Ambedkar Ji, and we'd like you to, whatever you feel like is the new year, today is January 2nd, your message to our 42 million viewers and beyond.
Wish you Happy New Year. Let's work who underprivilege the people, particularly the poor kids who not get proper food and proper education. So that is my main ambition. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We just have with us Mr. AADHAV Arjuna, as you can see, 6'4", who is going to be the young Turt of Tamil Nadu, who is going to transform Tamil Nadu and India and beyond. Wish you all the best. Thank you so much for joining us, and we are with you in your mission for equality, for development, and the voice of commons. Thank you. Thank you.
Dear viewers, elevate your business to new heights and reach 35 million potential customers with Global Eye Digital. Contact us today at globaleyedigital@gmail.com or info@globaleyedigital.com. Let's take your business global.
Get your brand connected to 35 million readers in India and 2 million in the USA. Global Eye Magazine, the fastest growing Indo-US weekly. Our magazine dives deep into exclusive stories, face-to-face interviews, and key happenings across the USA and India, delivering content you won't find anywhere else. Advertise with Global Eye Magazine and reach highly targeted and influential audience. Contact us to book your ad space.